Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Hey, did you get the video I sent of Jason Derulo?
I did, and it's very shocking to see his finger.
Yeah, so
It's like what?
He's wearing an Oura ring, and he has to get it cut off. Can you post that? I think we should see it. It's,
I'll get it up.
It's fascinating. Okay, so Andy is going to play a game with us. Good morning, Andy. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you guys?
Great. So here's the quick setup to this game. My wife has the most annoying alarm clock. It's like an old digital clock.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I think she got it at Target. I think they're still available, and the sound is so bad. But I put it in my son's room because my wife's out of town. I need to wake him up, and I don't want him to rely on his phone. And this is a little. It doesn't. I'm about to play a clip of an alarm clock that sounds like hers, but it's not. Hers is so much louder than this.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. I always feel bad playing it on the air because I feel people think that it's going to put them in a bad mood.
Right.
Right? So, Andy, Nick came up with this game. What's the game, Nick?
You guys, this game is called Not to Alarm You. I asked everyone on the show, all 7 cast members here, to send me what they wake up to every single morning. Andy, you have to guess whose alarm is whose. Now, there is one caveat here. One person sent me 3 alarms, so I went ahead and used all of them. They obviously listened to the assignment and totally got it.
Well, they might also have 3 alarms on the same. Like you have several alarms, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people have backup alarms.
Yeah, that's true.
I do not.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, Rich, alarm 1.
Oh, gosh.
So she has to guess who.
Peyton?
Yeah. That is Peyton. Correct.
First alarm.
So it's going to be John J. Rich, Kyle, Peyton, Noah, Grant, or myself are the options here. Alarm 2.
This is kind of fun.
Good morning, Captain.
I was going to say, it sounds like the opening to Bridgerton.
Is that one Kyle?
I'm sorry, it's not Kyle. Does anyone want to help her out? Does anybody else have a guess?
I think that's Noah.
I was going to say Noah,
That
too.
is
That was
a
my
Noah
guess,
frolicking
too.
in the woods.
You guys, that is teeny tiny baby Noah.
I can just see
sense.
Noah running through the meadow.
You're one for
With a little
two
bow
right
and
now,
arrow, wearing a diaper.
Smelling the fresh roses.
All right, Andy, you're 1 for 2, and we're going to head on to alarm 3.
Say she wanna fuck another bitch, I made it happen. Felt like Michael Jackson, moonwalking, smooth criminal, smooth talking, yeah.
Is it Grant?
I'm sorry, it's not Grant. I think we know in the studio who it was. We are looking for Peyton.
Yeah, that's my
again,
second
on
alarm.
Oh,
So
okay.
Roddy
He's
Rich
the
for
one
you.
with 3 alarms.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep that in mind as we move forward.
Okay.
And here's your next chance.
Okay. I feel like this one has to be John Jay.
Okay, we think it's John Jay, and I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, no.
In the room, do we have guesses?
I have a guess.
Is it Kyle?
It is Kyle.
Is it-
It is Kyle. I do not understand how you can wake up to
No,
this.
that would put me back to
She
sleep.
wakes up slowly and peacefully.
Yeah, she wakes up so happy, like
Yeah.
she's
Like a
every
little,
single
like
day.
the little ballerina in the little jewelry box that sings, and she gets up and dances, spins to the living room, or the bedroom to put her makeup
That's
on.
why I thought it was John Jay.
Yeah, she's like a Disney musical all the time.
Yeah.
That totally fits.
So out of 4 right now, Andy, you have 1 correct, and we're going to move on to the next
not
alarm
doing
now.
Hoorah.
Do we have a guess, Andy?
Okay, is this one Rich?
It is not.
It's
That's
not.
Nick.
Oh my gosh.
That's totally Nick.
That's totally Nick. Back to the Future. Is it Nick?
It is Nick.
It is Nick.
That's totally
It is Nick. I wake up every morning just in epic fashion. So, Andy, after five chances, you got one
I'm
right.
failing. I'm
My
failing.
goodness.
You got it.
And so we'll move on to the next one now.
That sounds like a microwave. Is that Peyton? Is that her third one?
Oh, man, Andy.
No.
What a losing streak here. That's Rich. We were looking for Rich on that. My
Hey, what's terrible?
goodness.
It's super loud and it's all the way across the room, so I have to get up
That's
and go
obnoxious.
turn it
I
off.
feel like I can hear your wife's
That sounds
irritation.
terrible.
Oh yeah, she hates it.
Andy's like, that's awful.
Yeah,
All
I know,
right,
but you
Andy.
got to wake up at 2:40 in the morning. That's the way to do it.
We have 3 left. And yes, that is an Avril Lavigne B-side for some reason.
I still haven't guessed one for John Jay. You waking up to Avril?
I am not.
Oh, man. That is the final Peyton alarm, actually. You guys, the next one's really, really fun.
Dude. Wake up to that. I mean, how can you not wake up to that, I guess?
Totally fits.
Oh, nightmares.
That's John Jay's face mask? Is that what it is?
Oh, that's what Grant wakes up to every day.
Wake up, choose violence, Brandon.
Oh, my God. Nobody watching
Final
this.
alarm right now. You could win, a fabulous
If you
prize.
guess this, you win.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party,
All right, Andy, come on.
invited everyone.
Well, the only one I feel like no one has had one for has been John Jay.
And That's
That's my alarm. I figured that was the only one of the few songs that put you in a good mood when you wake up. Either that or you could wake up to Kanye, good morning.
Oh, that's a good one.
Andy,
That's a
hold
good
on.
one. That's a good one.
Hold on a line. We're going to set you up. Thank you so much for playing. John Jane Rich. John Jane Rich. It's time for Misconnections. Now, this is where, paths have crossed and maybe your eyes met somewhere and you're like, I like that guy. I like that girl. Or maybe we've done all kinds of different kinds of misconnections, any kind of category, any subject fits misconnections. You just want to connect with somebody. And we have Aubriana on the line. Hello.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, how can we help you connect with someone that you missed?
Oh, my God. Okay. Let me tell you guys what happened to me. It really feels like it was out of a Disney movie. Okay. So me and my little brother, we're super close, and we share a car, and we obviously work at the same restaurant and have the same shift because we're like twins. Like, that's really my best friend.
Oh.
And so, I know, right? He's awesome. And so on the way home, it was raining so bad. Like, our windshield wipers weren't even working. Like, that's how bad it was raining. So we had to go to our AutoZone to find our way home because we had to see through this crazy storm. And when we got there, it was this most beautiful, gorgeous, dreamy looking man. Like, literally the man of my dreams was working at AutoZone. And he was helping my brother and I, like, get all the things that we needed. He was making sure that we were okay, besides our windshield wipers, because it was raining so crazy. And after, we got all those things together, he was definitely 1,000% flirting with me because when I got back to the car, my brother was like, when are you guys going to get married? And I'm like, whoa. Whoa, let's slow down here. You know, like I said, my brother's my best friend, so he knows me. And he's like, well, what is his name? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even get his name. So he's like, well, we know where he works. Let's just go back to AutoZone, like tomorrow or whatever. And so we did. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay? We went to AutoZone 3 times, and every time we went back, my dream guy was not there.
Oh, no.
And so I'm, like, freaking out because every time we went, we were just, like, you know, occasionally walking around, not trying to be too obvious. And before we left, we obviously had to buy something before we just looked like weirdos in the store. And I've spent literally over $150.
Well, why don't you buy something small? You don't need to buy a whole car engine.
Just get a couple air fresheners.
Yeah.
Every time, you know, like, I couldn't buy the same things over and over again because, like, they just saw me, and I was just too embarrassed to even ask, like, hey, do you know this super hot, gorgeous guy of my dreams who work here? Like, do you know his name? Like, I didn't even want to sound creepy. So I'm just so upset I didn't get his name, and I just need you guys' help. I feel like I'm in too deep. I just can't go back to AutoZone. They're going to know something's up. I don't want to scare him away, so I'm here with you guys. Hopefully you can help me and find the hottest guy, most gorgeous, everything off my checklist person.
Okay, so Peyton, have you been working with her?
Yeah, I've been talking to Aubriana for a couple weeks now on this, and yeah, we've been kind of talking. I've been trying to help her figure this out, and she told me the AutoZone, and I called the AutoZone, and I did the awkward, hey, you guys got a cute guy there, maybe like mid-20s, what's going on? And the manager actually did tell me that his name is Deontay.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he is actually working this morning, so we're calling the AutoZone.
Oh my gosh. I've been there so many times. I thought, like, he quit. I was like, oh my gosh, it would be the day that it was raining really bad, that was probably his last day there, and now he doesn't even work there anymore, and I'll never find him ever again.
Well, we got you.
They probably talk about you, man. There's this girl that comes in. She knows so much about cars. She's always buying parts.
I'm like their best customer.
All right, Aubriana, hold on. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll come back, and hopefully we'll have Deontay on the line, and we're going to see, because obviously you want to pursue a relationship with him. So we're going to find out if he's in a relationship, if he's single, if he's married, whatever his situation is, okay? So hang tight. Misconnections continues next with John, Jay, and Rich.
Must have on the beat, ho.
It's John, Jay, and Rich. We're in the middle of Misconnections. You've got Aubriana here, who is just giddy over some guy that she met at AutoZone a few weeks ago. Her and her brother went in there with pouring rain, needed windshield wipers. Next thing you know, this guy's helping her. They just hit it off, right? But she didn't get his name, nothing. So she went back a few times. He wasn't there. So she calls Peyton. Peyton's been dealing with talking to the manager. You got his name, Deontay.
Yes, Deontay.
But just to make sure, you have a picture of Deontay.
Yep, I got Deontay's Instagram, so I screenshotted a little picture of him.
Okay, Aubriana, she sent it to you. Would you confirm, is that the guy that's been helping you at AutoZone?
All right, let me just check really quick. Oh my gosh, it's him!
She's so excited.
We're so excited for your wedding.
All right, so we're gonna call the location he's supposed to be working at, and we're gonna find out his story and try to connect you guys for Misconnections. Okay?
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, how about I embarrass myself? Okay.
Rich, you know car talk. When he picks up, you should be all like,
No problem.
can I get a 4.96 carburetor? and then I'll kind of like let him know what's going on.
AutoZone, this is Deontay.
Deontay, are you still stocking parts for a Mazda 3 2019 for windshield wipers? Got a lot of those in stock there?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, excellent. Should we tell him he's on there?
Jesus Christ. Bro, you can't improvise that long, can you? Deontay, this is the John, Jay, and Rich radio show. How are you?
Oh, yo, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can we put you on the radio for just a little bit? Want to talk to you about some stuff?
I mean, sure, I guess.
In the news recently, there's been a lot of catalytic converters that have been stolen. A lot of people have been doing time for being caught with these things. And we understand we've got a tip that maybe you might have several, I don't know, 12 to 15 catalytic converters.
Catalytic?
Yeah. And if you would have said anything, you would have known. I would have been on here. FBI is on the phone. This call's being traced. And I don't even know how to say it. It's a catalytic?
Catalytic.
It's not a Cadillac, like the car Cadillac.
Catalytic converters.
Well,
he knows the language. He knows. No, here's the deal, dude. Here's the deal. One of your customers has come in, and she got the googly eyes for you, and she didn't get your name. She was in with her brother a few weeks ago, and she just thought you two even her brother thought you two hit it off. So here's the deal. She reached out to us, and she asked us if we could find out some information about you. But hearing your beautiful personality, if it's okay with you, we'd like to bring her up on the phone and have you two talk and connect and find out. Maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you're not in a relationship, maybe she is, maybe she isn't, maybe there's something there. And if you feel okay, maybe we can exchange your social media handles. But you know what? Just baby steps first. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. Actually.
How? Not a lot of girls come in with their brother looking for windshield wipers in the pouring rain.
I mean, first of all, it's always the hot girls in for windshield wipers. I don't know why. But,
okay.
Yeah, like we hit it off. She was with somebody, but like they looked very similar. So it was like I had the conversation in my head. I was like, "Yo, is that her brother?" Like, I hope she, and I was like, I hope she comes back. Like, I almost thought about selling her the wrong windshield wipers so that she'd have to come back.
What if it pissed her off and she's like, I'm never going back to AutoZone. They can't even get my wipers right.
Wow. I thought windshield wipers was one size fits all. No idea.
Too, yeah.
All right. So listen, her name is Aubriana, and she's here. Aubriana, say hello to Deontay. Deontay, Aubriana. You guys go ahead and talk.
Oh my gosh, is this real? Is it really?
What's up, Aubriana? How are you?
Hi. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I know this is super random and probably weird, but I thought you were really, really, really hot and attractive and cute. And I just wanted to know if you would want to grab, like, coffee or lunch or something, like, sometime soon, like tomorrow.
She's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what, man, this is cool. I'm very flattered. I was feeling you too. But I'm actually leaving for a humanitarian mission in Guatemala in 3 weeks. So, and I'll be gone for like 2 years. So I'm not sure, if going on a date is like the best idea, but I am super flattered.
Of course, when I find my dream guy, like, okay.
Aubriana, didn't you just tell us you were thinking of going traveling to Guatemala? I mean,
if I pick up a couple of extra shifts, I would.
Hey, it's really cheap down there. It's really cheap.
I mean, you still have like 3 weeks, so I feel like we could still do something, like hang out or something, and I just feel like we would have an amazing connection. It was obviously there when we first met, and I wouldn't mind, like, staying in touch with you. Like, we can definitely write each other until you get back. 2 years, I mean, that's like a blink of an eye, right?
She really is into this guy.
2 years. That's a long, long mission. Oh, is that through your church?
They could be pen pals.
Deontay?
Yeah.
Through your church?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know what? I'm down for that, actually. Yeah.
You're going to be lonely. You're going to want to communicate with people. I mean, you're just like in those old days and they write letters. You could be like, my dearest Aubriana, it's been a fortnight since I've last written.
I mean, if he wants to write it like that, too, I'm not opposed.
You guys got to keep us up to date.
Yeah, they
on
both
this.
sound
This is
adorable.
Super
Go
cute.
for it.
I love a story like this.
So why don't you
cute.
guys do it? Deontay, why don't you follow up? Why don't you guys meet tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, it's a win.
Thank God for rain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so
Cool.
excited. Okay.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll put you both on hold, and Peyton, you give them all each other's contact information. And then when you go to Guatemala, keep us posted too. We want to see all the good work you're doing. All right, hold on the line. We're going to put a picture of Deontay on the website so you can see, maybe you know him. See how good looking it is yourself. Go to johnjandrich.com. We'll have it posted right up there. You can see what Deontay looks like and see what Aubriana's going crazy over. That's Misconnections, you guys, with John, Jay, and Rich.
When I was young, I fell in love. She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun.
I've been a big believer in manifesting forever. My dad started telling me about it when I was young and all this stuff. And then as I got older, I write things down and then I say them out loud. I do them at different times, right? I really believe in the secret. And I did an interview. I was interviewed about my career. And in it, I get very much into manifesting. And you guys know, in fact, in the interview, I said something that's happening here where we were kind of in an unhappy place with management for a while. And I kept writing down, and I was like, it's going to change. I said, it's going to change because I'm writing it down. I keep writing down new management. Every day I was writing it down, and I would say it in the car on the way in, new management. And then Kyle said one day, you need to change that to better management. And that's what happened. Like, it's freaking amazing. Like, I am so giddy about our management right now. I love it, right? I'm so happy. And it works. So the other day, about 3 weeks ago, my son Jake lost his wallet, right? And it has everything in it. And Jake's the kind of kid who's kind of like me, where like if I lost my wallet, I'll get to it, right? I got to get new credit cards.
You don't freak out about not having your ID?
I'll get to the new credit cards. No, I don't.
You really don't?
I'll get, that's how I am. And he has taken that from me. So we tore apart the car when he lost it. We lost it at Love Pup Family Fest in Tucson. And so I was like, don't worry. I'm going to write it down. We find Jake's wallet, find Jake's wallet every day. And I would say in the car, I hope, God, please, can we find Jake's wallet? I just don't want him to go, he's far away. So anyway, a couple days ago, we find out that someone was charging his credit card at Fry's. And I was like bummed out. I was like, my most thing that I was bummed out about that my manifestation didn't work because that's never happened. I don't abuse it. You know what I mean? I do it.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I can't believe it didn't work. Damn it. Right? And I was really bummed about it. So Blake, my wife, is going to homecoming this weekend at University of Arizona, and she's in a sorority. All her sorority sisters are meeting for dinner, and it's like a freaking year-long event with her and her friends. So yesterday, she's driving to Tucson, and she spilled her water all over herself. So she pulled over, and she opened the trunk of the car, and she had just got her car washed, and the back seats were pulled forward, and she's going to get a towel out, and there's Jake's wallet.
What?
No way.
In the back seat of the car, underneath something. She finds Jake's wallet. And I was like, my first thing was like, it worked. Yeah. My manifestation worked. It didn't not work.
Right.
It worked. Oh, my God. So with that, I want to let you guys know, it was just a random fluke how your credit card gets stolen and your credit card gets stolen.
Oh, wow.
This morning, actually.
They got the number somehow.
That sucks.
Totally. But good
that's
news
nice
is,
he has it.
Yeah. So she called Jake. My son Jake is. My wife misses my kids so much, right? So she's like, I'm in Tucson today. She goes, I'll come bring it to you tomorrow. And he goes, can you just do it like on Sunday? She's like, I want to see you. And he goes, just Sunday. All right, how about Saturday? You just pop it in. Just drop it out. Like, isn't that funny?
He's busy.
He's got things
She's
happening.
Like, I bet you he has a girlfriend. I bet you, because he doesn't want to see me. I go, that or you're kind of a little, you need to give him some space. Anyway, but then Peyton, the manifestation worked for you too, you said?
Well, yeah. So I have one of my best friends, Lindsay. We've been friends for like almost 10 years. So right around the end of high school. And she's my friend that isn't really friends with all of my other friends. You know what I mean? Like, she's kind of mine. And I sparingly bring her around my other friends because they're just different vibes. They're just different people. And anyways, we have different conversations. Like, when I'm with, like, my core set of, like, homegirls, we're talking about boys, we're talking about drum, we're talking about all that stuff. Not me and Lindsay. We talk about our dreams. We talk about our goals, our aspirations. Like, we get in the car, I'm like, what are you doing today? Nothing. Okay, let's go to this neighborhood and drive around and look at houses. Like, that's how we go. We're like, okay, I one day want that. We're going to get there. Like, I'm getting goosebumps right now because, like, that's my girl. And, like, the fact that we can have conversations like this, and I can say something so outlandish, and she's like, yep. Damn right, you're going to be there. Yeah. And I'm going to be right there behind you supporting you. So it's really cool. And we've been manifesting our lives that we're currently living right now. And yesterday we were out at dinner and I was like, dude, look at us.
Like, we're here. Like, we are in this moment where we were living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? I mean, we still are kind of like that. But it's a lot different. Now we can go for sushi and drinks and talk about how we're living to paycheck kind of vibe. And it is just such, like, a rewarding feeling knowing when you put things out into the universe and then the universe brings them back to you. So I'm very big on, like, my manifestation right now. And I even, like, got home to Kadeem and I was like, babe, we're going to make it one day. Like, it's okay. We're fine. We're fine. And he's all, like, stressed out with school and work. And I'm like, it's fine. Just calm down. It'll work.
We got this. We're
we
manifesting.
got this. Exactly. So I totally feel you on that, John Jay. I think exactly what you put out into the world gives you the same type of energy back. So.
What about the love up stuff you guys are kind of doing?
Yeah. So recently, since we've been together, we decided we're like, hey, we're in these positions in our lives where we can give back. And even if it's like in a small capacity. So what we've been doing, if like we stop at the grocery store, like yesterday we stopped at Dollar Tree. And I was like, okay, we're just going to buy the person in front of us stuff or whatever. So the first time that we did it, we were like kind of not in like the best area of town. And this homeless man came up to us and he was like, hey, I don't want any money. I'm just really hungry. So we're like, okay, go get whatever you want. All he wanted was 2 pairs, chocolate skim milk, and a razor. So we're like, all right, dude. And he was like so thankful. And yesterday I paid for this like older gentleman and he was in his walker. It was so sad, you guys. Like, my heart broke for this man. And he was like in his little walker and he couldn't walk, but obviously he had walked to the Dollar Tree. And the only thing he had was those little muffin bites and cat food for his cat. And he like cried. He couldn't even turn around and thank us. Like, this man was so like torn down like that. His shirt was ripped open. So I was like, hold on, wait, let me go get you some stuff. So we like ran back, got him some soap, got him like a new shirt that he could just throw on. And it was totally a love up moment, but it was like $10 out of my pocket that made his day.
That's awesome.
So I was like, we got to keep doing this because, like, I mean, like, I've said this 3 times. Like, what you put into the world, it comes right back to you. So hopefully some good karma heading our way. But
especially when you do it just to do it, like you're not looking for something in return.
Not at all.
Also, I like that you didn't like put it on social media.
Yeah.
Look at this man without a torn shirt. Like most people are going to be like, look at this. Here's $10. Go get whatever you want. I'm going to take you to Disneyland. You know what I mean? Ever seen those? I like seeing those, that people are doing nice things, but also at the same time, why are you posting
What's
it?
the motivation?
Like,
what are you doing it just so you have a good post?
Right.
No, we just want, good things coming back to us and positive energy.
I only do that if I can get some sort of clout for it.
Okay, John.
Press, actual press.
Hey,
like
can you send out a press release on this?
Okay.
I'm going to the dollar store today at noon.
No cameras? No, thank you.
All right, it's John, Jay, and Rich.
Missed a part of the show this morning? No worries. It's all there on iHeartRadio.
I'm so excited to present this to you right now. So excited. I got this DM on Twitter, and it's from this guy says to me in the DM, bro, you're on this UFO documentary. And he sends me screenshots. I click on the screenshots, and it's from the Roku channel. It's a documentary called Aliens Uncovered. UFOs are man-made. 2022, an hour and 21 minutes. It's like a screenshot of a legit documentary. Legit. So I went to listen to it and watch it. I just know where to pull some of it. So check this out.
On a morning commute headed to work, the radio station is tuned in.
Listening to John Jay and Rich. JohnJayandRich.com.
They're doing a segment called What is Something That You Witnessed and Nobody Believes That You Saw It.
I was driving west and 6 fighter jets took off. And at the time I'm thinking, night maneuvers, because there was the tensions in the Persian Gulf. And then I'm thinking, those guys look like they're going off to fight. And when I look up to my left, there's this big, huge UFO up in the sky.
Okay. That's part 1 of the documentary. I don't remember that call. I don't remember that segment. But then, so as you go on to watch the documentary, the way this guy describes what happened to us, I kind of, it's funny. One time a comedian came in here, got totally naked next to Kyle, and Kyle doesn't remember.
Nope. No recollection.
Doesn't remember.
I mean, there's pictures, but
I showed you.
And I'm like, okay, I remember that guy coming in, but I do not remember him like derobing.
And sometimes in this job, things happen. It's so crazy that you don't remember like that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't remember this, but listen to what this guy describes happened to us.
It doesn't seem like much until John Jay brings in another caller who says his name is Colonel McBride. He's stationed at a base that doesn't come up on your typical Google search results. John Jay and Rich seem normal at first. Then John Jay begins to ask questions. He questions the Colonel's position, who he really is, where he's really located. At first, Colonel McBride is polite, keeps his calm. All he asks is that, let's not talk about these black helicopters on the radio. He said you can call them whatever you want to. Just don't call them black helicopters. Call them purple, green, but don't call them black. Then you hear a knock at the studio door, while John Jay is continuing on. And now the Colonel is irate. He begins to threaten to shut the radio station down if they continue to talk about black helicopters. And then all of a sudden, a commercial break. The normal programming was taken off air for about an hour and a half. When they came back on air, they never talked about what happened with Nikki, what she saw on the side of the road, or Colonel McBride. And most importantly, till this day, they don't talk about that show or black helicopters.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
I remember that day very well.
Oh, my God.
Very, very well.
I
remember he was saying he was getting a haircut. Remember him?
I remember
calling?
the guy yelling.
He's like, hey, I'm here trying to get a haircut, and now I got to call you two bozos.
Yeah, so like
and tell you to knock it off.
You know what's funny is while you're playing this clip, I realized I've talked to this guy like 4 times. The guy that's narrating this documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's called it a bunch, and I've tried to book him, but it's like, where are we going to really put this? But also, that technical difficulty, that was just the station. That was par for the course.
I was going to say, that happens every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever since that day, we've had nonstop technical difficulties, and we just go to commercial break.
Maybe that's why. Conspiracy.
When is this on? When's our documentary? This is my favorite thing ever.
This is on now. It's on the Roku right now. It's on the Roku channel.
You do love the aliens, Rich.
I do. The truth is out there.
And the screenshot of what it was airing is pretty cool, too. Yeah, so it's called Aliens Uncovered, UFOs or Man-Made.
A day. I must see this.
Rated PG. You think that he'd have to talk to us about that, get clearance or something. And I like, where is that audio of that
He
guy?
name dropped you.
I know. Crazy, man. Anyway, I thought that was really cool, so I had to share with you guys.
Wow.
It's John, Jay, and Rich.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The 7 from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The 7 is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The 7 podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.